I gave a speech to a large group of folks several months ago, and at the end they wanted to have questions and answers. The first question that was put to me was from a young couple that was sitting pretty close to where Fred was sitting, on the table that was up there. And the man stood up and he said, "Congressman, I drove 2 hours to get here tonight because I wanted my son to hear you. And he's getting ready to go to college next year. And I want you to look him in the eye and tell him why he should get involved in civic activity, why he should get involved in government. In this day and age where everything is so polarized, where everything is acrimony, where people are fighting with each other, and there's one attack after the other on somebody." And I asked his son to come up, and he was a big guy. He wasn't heavy, he was big, And I asked him his name, I asked him where he could go to college. And then I looked at him and I told him this. I said, "Look," I said, "this is not politically correct, but I'm just at that age where I'll have to do it." and I said, "That's kind of a weakness." But I said, let me tell you about a young boy that I know. I said, Cody Childers, from the time he was 11 years old, only had one dream in life. He didn't care about going to college like you did. He didn't want a motorcycle. He didn't want a Jeep. He didn't want all those kinds of things that oftentimes we associate with young kids about 11 years old. The only thing Cody wanted to do was be a United States Marine. That's all he wanted. And he had that dream until he was 18. When he was 18 years old, Cody realized that dream and he became a United States Marine. When he was 19 years old, I preached his funeral. And I said, Cody had 2 tattoos on his body. One of them was an American flag, which was literally in red, white, and blue. And the other one was the word family across his chest. And I said, nobody is asking you to pay the price tag that Cody Childers paid for freedom in this country. But I said, let me just tell you this. If you don't have the energy, if you don't have the courage, if you don't have the guts to go out there and work in this country because you're afraid somebody's going to criticize you, because you're afraid somebody is going to attack you, because you're afraid that it's too much effort to stand in line and get somebody to do something. I said, or because somebody's not going to walk up here and put their arms around you and sing Kumbaya. I said, then quite honestly, son, I don't think you deserve the freedom that Cody Childers died to give you. And I think that's where we are in the country today. Whatever we believe, however we are, we need to, one, be fighting to find that common ground to move America forward. We need, two, to start thinking, putting analysis on the table instead of just our opinions. But then the final thing, we need to have the energy to stand up and start making sure that we're going to do what generations of Americans have done before us, and that is pass the torch of freedom on to our children and our grandchildren. Thank you all for letting me be with you here.